Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. I hope all of your Christmas sewing is going well. This is Kim from Dorothy's Daughter, and I'm welcoming you to my Christmas countdown, day number 3. I'll update you on what I have been doing today and last evening, and I will share some exciting things with you. This box being one of them. I think my new projector's in this box, so I thought I'd unbox that live today as well. All right, let me find us here so I can see if I am showing up well. Day 3, there I am. Hi. All right. Let me make sure my volume is down so that I don't distract myself or you. All right, so welcome. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I will just do a plug. This is not my normal way of filming videos. Normally, I am giving you tutorials and reviews and all kinds of things, and not live. Usually we just go live on Sundays and kind of catch up and get inspired. But for Christmas, I am taking you on my journey of all my Christmas sewing and crafting. So this is day 3. I'm going to do a total of 10 days, and hopefully you'll see me get a lot of things done. So this morning, I'll just start with what I have done so far today. So this morning I have, well, let me start with yesterday after I got offline. So I thought I'd cut those earrings real quick. Well, guess what? They're not real quick, unless you've already done it once before, then maybe. But it involved calibrating the knife blade and using a computer. Not to do it yesterday because I was going out to dinner, as you know, and I chose the red top with snowflakes to wear last night. It was festive, and I did enjoy the fact that, you know, I was able to wear that to something Christmassy when we don't know how many Christmas things we're going to be able to go to this year. So wearing my Christmas top, I agree, probably was the right decision. Let me see who's here. Hi, Dottie. Good afternoon to you, too. Hi, Paula. Hi, Kathy Ann. Hi, Jan. Hi, Jennifer. Joyce. Nice to see you guys. Oh, thank you. This is actually a ready-to-wear blouse. I hate to disappoint you, but you could do this. It's not different than a classic tee. My stepbrother got me this shirt last year for Christmas, and I think it's pretty, and I promised it was going to be a come-as-you-are party to these online updates, so this is just what I picked out of my closet to wear today. I like it. I didn't make it, but I do like it a lot. All right, so let me, so yesterday I did that, and then this morning I taped together and cut out, whoops, the adult version of the Compose robe for my mother-in-law. So that will be on my sewing table for the rest of the evening, and I'm excited to get going on that. But I promised you a couple things that I would show you, and one of them was my coat fabric, which I haven't even taken out of the wrapping yet, but this is gorgeous. Michael Kors, I think it's merino wool. And it's from, I'm going to get close so you can see the fiber. It's from Fabric Mart. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let me just make sure you can hear me okay. I hope you're hearing me okay. I think the one day when I forgot to put my mic on, someone actually messaged me about it. I did put it on like a few minutes into it, so but yeah, it's not, you can't hear as well if I don't wear it. So I have it on again. Hello, Dee. Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. Let's see. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kristen. Oh my goodness, I love seeing all of you here. So this is my unboxing. I think I think this is the Amazon order that has my new projector, so I thought I'd unbox it. And if it's not my projector, I'll know real fast. There are a couple things I've ordered from Amazon, but this order said it was being delivered today. So, yep, that's what it is. Yay! All right. So this is the ceiling mount. Very small. That was my first impression of this mount, is that it is very small. Let me open it here. It's a ceiling mount. I don't know if you can't see my ceiling here, but I have a ceiling fan. But I am putting in one of those obnoxiously bright LED fixtures in here because I just need more light. I think when you get older, you just need more light. So I am going to put that in here, and then that socket will have a plug on it because they're actually intended for garages. So it'll have a plug which I can plug my projector into. And if I'm correct, the plug works independently of whether the light's on or off. So I just probably have to use a pull chain to turn the light off if I need to use the projector at the same time. So here is the mount. And I'm not really sure how it's going to go, like that, I guess. And then this, I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out. But that is the mount. And the projector is in this wonderful box. The projector was on sale for $30 off, so it ended up being $99. So that's a pretty good deal. That's why I went ahead and pulled the trigger, because I didn't think I'd ever see a price like that again. So let me see how this thing opens. I guess this way. And let's unbox this beauty. There's a power cord in here, and Q-tips and lens cloths, I guess, to keep the lens clean. A very important remote if you're going to put it on the ceiling. I will definitely need that. Oh, it looks like it has a little tripod that can be used, so that's nice if you ever want to do movies, I guess, with it. But I think it's going to be on my ceiling, so I don't think it'll be coming off of there anytime soon. All right, here is the projector itself. So it's pretty small, and this is the one that everybody seems to like. Very light too, and it's small. And so the controls are up here. Clicking on and off, and just, various buttons. I guess I'll have to learn what they mean. Hopefully you can see the buttons there. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'll share my journey with you, let you know how it goes. I think I understand how everything works, but I have a few subscribers who are way ahead of me on this, so I will be calling on them probably for help with the details. Joey Good is one that's been online talking about projectors. She tried to talk me into it before. And it was truly that $30 off that got me to pull the trigger. That and spending an entire day taping patterns together for Christmas. I wish that I could do this and have it for my Christmas sewing and save myself time. But I don't want to do it without really knowing what I'm doing. So this is going to get put aside until after Christmas. And then my husband will mount the new light and the projector and everything all at once. And we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep you posted on that. It's a lot smaller than I thought it would be, and lighter. I was worried about it being super heavy and pulling on the ceiling, but it really is not heavy at all. So that's what I've been doing. The leather earrings will be coming at a later date. I just need to do the calibration and get a computer out for that. You know how I hate to get computers out, but I'm going to have to break down and do it for that. All right, let's see what everyone is saying here. Hello, Teresa. Dottie. Hi, Dottie. That sounds good. Mercedes. Nice to see you. Diane 57, hi. Hi Ella, nice to see you. Merry Christmas to you as well. Hi Heidi, nice to see you guys. Hi Marilyn, Marilyn from Minnesota. Thank you so much. I do love this top. Like I said, I told them I didn't actually make this top. It was a gift from my brother last year, and I do like it. Hi Brenda, let's see. Hi Elizabeth, nice to see you. Hello Dee. Dee's husband got two 4-inch LED lights from Home Depot and it's installed them in my sewing room. What a difference. Yeah, that is what I'm looking for, or what I actually got. It's a round light, but it has prongs, LED prongs coming off of it, and this one has 5, and it'll be 80 watts, so it'll be really bright. What made me want to do that is that my husband has these in the garage, and I was outside doing a project in the garage where we had to spray some truck bed lining on when I made that mat for my brother. And I was amazed at the light out there. And I just never have enough light up here. So I just decided that if I was going to mount my projector to the ceiling, maybe this is the time to just go ahead and put up LED lighting and really bathe this room in light. So it'll definitely, probably will improve my videos too, because it'll be a lot more light in this room. So I'm looking forward to the difference. Thank you, Teresa. I'll definitely take you on the journey of this projector all the way along. Yes, good light does make a big difference. Hi, Paula. The projector projects sewing patterns right onto your fabric. A lot of the designers are now including projector files. And at first I was sort of a skeptic. How can that work? How can you do adjustments? And I joined the Facebook group, Projectors for Sewing. So much information there in how to do it and how to make the adjustments even on the file so that you can project it the way you want it to be. Lots and lots of help there. So I'd suggest if you're thinking about it, join that group. But a reality check about that is that if you join that group, you're going to want one. So just know that if you join that group, you'll probably end up buying one because it's really cool. Let's see. You're at work listening in, Brenda. Well, thank you so much for doing that. I'm going to keep it to 15-20 minutes today for you guys. Let's see. Elizabeth, hi, nice to see you. You just put in some laundry. What a change. Yeah. Okay, so Dee said the lights are 4 feet. Those are big ones. Wow, I bet that's amazing. I think it sounds complicated, Paula, and yet I don't, because I saw some in action and it really didn't seem as complicated as I thought it would be. I mean, you have the squares that you know to make sure it's the right size, and I think as long as everything's level and you know, it's not skewed one way or the other and you get it to the right size, I think it should be pretty easy. Now, when I do adjustments, I may opt to just trace the pattern on tracing paper and do the adjustments on that. It just depends, I guess, on how easy it is to do without tracing the pattern. So anyway, I'm excited. I want to try it on some tried and true patterns first and see how I like it and go from there. It's kind of, you can't try it out until you go through all the trouble, though. That's the thing. So I'm hoping that this one works well. This is the one that just about everybody I talk to either has or recommends. So hoping that's a good choice. It is definitely lightweight, and that is something. And it has to be a short throw because I maybe have 60 inches at the most between the table and the ceiling. And most of the regular projectors, I have a regular projector from my photography studio, but that's not going to work because it doesn't throw it that short of a throw range. It has to be further away. So this one is made to have a shorter throw. Kathy Ann says she was sewing a hooded towel as a Christmas gift for a little one. What a great idea. That is a great idea. I'm looking for a gift for about a 6-month-old idea. So I'd love to make them something different, you know. It's our pastor's little boy, and I made him 2 little outfits when he was born. So I'd like to do something a little different. So maybe I'll look into that. Teresa says, I've always been a make pattern adjustments, and that is definitely something I want to learn about before deciding to buy. Yeah, that's where I was too, Teresa, because I rarely ever don't make any adjustments to a pattern. Very rarely. Like the composed robe for my mother-in-law, I'm not, usually for her I'll do narrow shoulders and do like a 14 in the neck and shoulders and do a 16 all over. But I don't think with the compose, you know, if it's more wrappable, you know, it's a good thing in my opinion. So I'm just going to go with a straight size large. But yeah, so I will definitely need to be keeping that in mind with the sewing, with the projector. Sorry, I had a little brain thing. We had our dinner last night. There was just 6 of us: my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and myself and my husband. And she's 91, and she was very happy to have all of us there. His other brother couldn't make it, and the one brother-in-law that was there alone, his wife is down visiting their kids in South Carolina. So they weren't able to make it, but the rest of us were there. And it was a small group, which was fine with COVID. We all wore masks and had a wonderful time. When after dinner, we went to my sister-in-law's and had cake and coffee, and it was very enjoyable. I will tell you a funny story, though. So this is a very expensive restaurant. So my husband and I have been trying to save money where we can because, you know, he's laid off. We were okay. We're doing fine because we have the savings and stuff for it. But, you know, we still probably wouldn't choose to go to that restaurant. Well, the funny story is that as he's reading the menu, we decided on this Delmonico ribeye, which is expensive, but it was a $30 dinner, and we were going to share it and just get an extra salad. So that's what we had decided to do, because it was like an 18-ounce steak, so that meant 9 ounces for each of us, and that would have been plenty. Well, when he ordered, he didn't say the name of what he wanted right. He said the big ribeye. So there was another ribeye on that menu that's called the big ribeye, and it's 30 ounces. So my husband accidentally ordered us a $67 steak, which is funny. I mean, it was okay because it's Christmas. It's not like we do that all the time. And like I said, we're doing okay. We had money, but it was just comical because we didn't know it till we were like almost done with dinner. And then he got the bill and he's like, why is it this much? And sure enough, he'd ordered the big ribeye, which was just underneath the one we were going to order. And yeah, it was like this. It was like a beef roast. It was like this big. And the really sad part is we both ate it all. So that's not good. Usually we at home we'll share a 16-ounce steak usually. So or 12-ounce steak actually, I think they are. So when we make steak here, it's usually we share one. So that was a huge amount of steak for both of us, but we ate it. So anyway, we had a good laugh over that. Teresa, finished the NCW. Had problems, but you pushed through. We'll send some pics and explain my issues in an email. I love that. Thank you for that. I'm happy with the new NCW and we'll make again. Good. I'm hoping to get to that. I haven't made one yet. I want to make one myself first, but then maybe that would be a good sew along, like if we do Patreon type thing, or I hope that I think you can get away with more if it isn't a public thing as far as having sew-alongs of copyrighted patterns. So I'm not sure how they would feel about the NCW, but I have to be mindful of the designers, which you might wonder, why don't I do a bunch of sew-alongs? And that is why, because I don't want to step on the toes of designers, especially like Closet Case or Closet Core, they call it now. They sell sew-alongs on their site to their patterns. So if I did a sew-along, that would be like taking business away from them. And I want to support those small businesses. I don't want to take away from anybody. So I do sew-alongs when I know that it's okay to do them. So if you've asked me to do a sew-along and I haven't, that's probably why. Oh, let's see. Teresa said, or Heidi said, we deserve to have a really nice and memorable night. Well, definitely was memorable. It was just funny. And as soon as we got up this morning, we just started laughing like hysterically over that, because we were like critical of my sister-in-law for picking that restaurant. And we ordered the most expensive thing of anybody at the table. It was like, don't, yeah. be careful what you criticize people for. So anyway, it wasn't our intention. We intended to share a smaller steak and save money, but it backfired on us. But definitely could not eat that steak by yourself. I mean, who would order a 30-ounce steak and eat it? I mean, this thing, like, it was a beef roast. It was huge. Yes, it was heaven on, Jennifer. It was really, really good, especially a ribeye. Oh my, it was so good. I bet they catch a lot of people with that trick. Maybe they do. I don't know. I don't go there often enough to know. Hi, Becky. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. We haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Jan. NCW is necessary clutch wallet, and it's a super neat pattern, and it really has a place for your phone. It has a place for just really anything that you want to carry with you, and you can just put it on a shoulder strap and carry that anywhere. It's really nice for traveling, and I did one similar before, and mine's wearing out, so it's time to make a new wallet for myself, and I really want to make that one. And it also, you can take the strap off and just throw it in your purse as your wallet too. So, which, like at church, I go back and forth from church with, being the music director. I'm always got something in there, like music, thumb drives, earbuds, you name it. So there's a lot of things that I carry back and forth. Isn't okay to do so long with patterns as long as everybody purchases their pattern. I think that's probably true, Jennifer, but the problem is when it's just public on YouTube, I don't think that you can be sure that everybody would purchase their pattern. Unfortunately, there are people who will could hack it, really are. So the designers deserve their due. It's okay if we, if I get an okay from them, like when I did the cadence from Love Notions, I had an okay from them to do that. And when I did the men's shirt sew along, I did a McCall's pattern, and that's okay because that's like a public company. It's not an independent company. So I can do Simplicity, McCall's, those patterns, no problem as a sew along. But if it's, Itch to Stitch or Love Notions or Green Style or one of those, you really have to ask permission. But I can show portions of it, like the tricky parts, which is what I tend to do. I tend to just show you the tricky parts. But if we want to do more sew-alongs, I can certainly reach out and see if I can get more okays to do that. Having as many subscribers as I have now, I have a lot more reason for them to say okay than I did when I first started out. They didn't know if my channel was going to be a success or not. And, didn't know me. So I think now I have more relationships with some of the designers that maybe I might get a yes more often now. Then I should probably reach out on that. Becky says she has been busy settling back into their house and getting hobby spaces sorted back out. Hopefully the move went well. I know you were in your family member's house or something, so I hope that went well for you and that you're getting settled. Oh, and she says our house, which is beautiful to say. All right. Yeah, our eyes were like this, Jan, when we saw that steak. They were like this big. There are lots of new sew-alongs for the NCW. I watched one lady's video several times before starting, then played the sew-along as I made it. Don't know what they did about permission. Yeah, I know of at least one out there, and I don't know whether they asked permission or not. But maybe the NCW is covered and we'll find something else to do. But I definitely want to do more sew-alongs as I'm able to do that for you guys. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Jan is taping a kid's composed robe to cut out while you watch. Oh, that goes together like that. I've made 4 of those, and I'm about to do 2 more. When I sat down with my grandkids' measurements this morning, actually, because I decided I need to finish those other 3 robes, and I looked at the ladies' sizing and I looked at the kids sizing and their measurements, and I came out in solid in kids size 14 for both my older granddaughters. Let me show you something that's really cool. So I don't know if you've downloaded these, but this is measuring charts and they're from Patterns for Pirates, and they have all the things you should measure for a girl, and then they have the boy one. There's the boy one. And then they have men. There's a men's one. That's for my son. It isn't filled out yet. And then this is for women, and that's mine, and I didn't fill it out because I know mine. But I have all my grandkids and my daughter and daughter-in-law on here, and I'm able to sit down and just look at their measurements when I'm choosing what patterns to sew for them. So I wasn't sure if I needed to make an extra small ladies for my older 2 granddaughters, or whether I should make a kids 16 or 14. And honestly, according to their measurement, the size 14 kids is going to be plenty big on them. So that's what I'm going to do. I may eke out and do the 16, especially just for the length, because they're both really tall. But they're kind of skinny, so I don't know that they really need to do the 16 pretty much in the body part anyway. So very exciting, and I'm excited to do all these things. So Teresa says there are lots of new sew-along. Oh, we already said that one. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's sad. I didn't even think about that. Okay, yeah, it is sad, but if people wouldn't wouldn't pirate things and pay for them then we wouldn't have to do that. Becky says the move was tiring, but we managed. Scott, her hubby, may have a job starting in January. Fingers and toes crossed. I pray that for you and us, my friend. I know how hard it is to be in your 60s and be jobless. It's not a lot of companies that want to reach out and hire these men that are close to retirement age. My husband doesn't want to retire until he's 70. So, he's still got lots of good years left with a company, and he is, I'm going to brag on him a minute, he is a master senior engineer. He has He's, well, like one course shy of having his master's degree, and he has had, 30 years experience or more. He is a project manager, and he would be such an asset to so many companies, but he just, you know, just doesn't, no one is hiring right now. So, I feel pretty certain that after the first of the year, companies will start hiring again. We've kind of resigned ourselves to that. It probably won't happen until January, and we're okay. God provides. He's provided in some real unusual ways, and I'm just thankful for that. And I'm not sad at all, not at all. So, someone was worried about me on the comments day before yesterday because they said my voice was hoarse and that I must have had an occasional cough and didn't realize it, and that I must have said that I felt run down, but I don't. And I think that maybe I said I was really busy, but there's a difference between that and feeling run down. I don't feel run down. I think I talked about taking a rest in the middle of the afternoon, which I think anybody should do, especially as you're getting older. But I don't feel unusually tired. You guys, there's no reason to worry about me. I have allergies. I've been COVID tested, so don't worry about that. She thought I needed to be COVID tested, but I actually have had my allergies drive me to do that. I see my doctor regularly, and this is nothing new this year. This is something that happens to me every single year around this time. So I just have to keep my voice in shape for singing. I was hoarse on Sunday because we recorded on Saturday, and I sang more times than I should have. I'm tackling a very ambitious song, and it requires a huge vocal range, and by the time I was done Saturday, I was voiceless pretty much. So that's all that was from. I'm not coughing really, and I'm fine, and I'm negative for COVID, so you don't have to worry. Let's see. Scott attended an online job search Zoom meeting. Wow. Oh, wow. 250 to 2,500 applications. Whew, man, that's tough. Very tough. Joey says, I finally made it. We had a major snowstorm. Oh my goodness. Sewing free. Oh, you did that. The blank PJs. Awesome. I love those. I made those with my granddaughters last year. Turning 60 in January. Yeah, it's okay. I'm 63 now, and it's, I don't feel old. I won't feel or actually not look old until later. That's later. I feel young. Oh, unemployment. Yeah, we have, fortunately, we are eligible for unemployment insurance here, but it's not anything compared to what he was making. So anyway, I think we're getting some snow tomorrow, is what they said, but it won't be. It'll be like an inch or so. Joey, I don't know if you were here for the unboxing, but I got my projector today. It came this morning, so I had it all out. I don't know, is this the one you have? Because that's the one I see a lot of people get, and that's what I bought. So hopefully it's going to work out really well, but I won't be hooking it up till after the holidays. So let's see. Oh, Diane, you're exactly 1 month younger than me. I turned 63 on the 18th of November. So happy birthday ahead of time. It's only a couple days away. All right, well, wow, time goes by so fast, you guys. Do anybody have any questions before I wrap it up for today? I need to keep these short so I can keep accomplishing things. So I can show you hopefully a finished robe tomorrow. Oh, enjoy. Becky, I'm so glad that you're back in your house. Bye-bye. Um, you supposed to snow tomorrow? Yeah, we're supposed to get some too. Everyone stay safe and wear your mask when you're out, definitely. Oh, if you're inclined to pray, um, if you wouldn't mind keeping my son in your prayers. He works where there's a lot of COVID. He's an essential worker. Actually, he does the shipping for Home Depot. And there are a lot of guys, and they are required to wear a mask. The company's been great about making sure everybody's safe, but there's been a lot at his plant, and he has chills and a fever. So he got tested this morning, and he's, of course, in quarantine. I have not been around him. Last time I was with him was probably 2 weeks ago, so I'm not really worried about us. But he's 39, 38. He's 38. So he's not a spring chicken, really. But if you would, just keep Rob in your prayers. And I hope that his tests come back negative. We won't know for 48 hours. So, but he says he feels fine. It's just that he has his chills and a fever. So keep him in your prayers. And hopefully it won't. They were supposed to travel to Florida for to see her parents for Christmas, and this could really throw a wrench into that for them. So I really hope that it's negative so they can continue their plans, because they don't get to see that part of their family very often. So not that I wouldn't love to have him in town for Christmas, but if he's home with COVID, he won't be here either. So yeah, just say a prayer for him if you think of it, and I appreciate that. His first name is Rob. So yeah, same last name as me. Well, thank you all so much. Have a Merry Christmas. I will see you tomorrow at 3, hopefully with a finished robe and maybe some other things cut out. So I printed the Namaste jammies for my mother-in-law also today. So I've got a lot to do, yeah. But keep plugging. Have a fantastic day. Happy sewing today.